Yo, what up? It is your boy Alfreezy. Today I'm with the #1 club promoter of Ohio. Wait, no, never mind. Not Ohio, the Midwest.
Yeah.
Yup, it's my boy Launy. Introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, man? It's King of Ohio, Ladies Love Launy. You know what I'm saying? Here, happy to be here with my guy.
I'm happy that you are here.
Yeah.
Traveling to AZ.
Uh-huh.
What was the first thing you did in AZ?
The first thing I did in AZ was, of course, soak up some of this good energy in
Yo.
the sun, because you know it's cold in Ohio right now, freezing.
I did peep the new tattoo.
For sure.
What made you go get a new tattoo today?
Alright, so I got this tattoo because it represents my daughter. She was actually born in Arizona, so I used to come out here a lot about 5-6 years ago, and I actually lived out here for a couple months. So this represents my daughter in Arizona, the good times, the good vibes, me having my first kid in the hospital, and Gilbert and her right here. So every time I look at it, I just think of her and think of Arizona. I had to get the tattoo out here in the area too, so it made it very special.
Okay. And then, since we're on the topic of tattoos, other than that one, what's the most meaningful one you've had?
The most meaningful, I would say my daughter, actually.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it was the first portrait, and like I feel like he nailed it, and it's like it'd be motivation to me, whether I'm in the gym or whether I'm just having a bad day. All I gotta do is just look at her and just smile, you know?
Yeah.
So, I got a lot though. I mean,
Is that the most painful one?
Nah, the most painful one I say is my ribs, man.
Oh yeah.
The ribs is so tough. Like, I want to get my whole body covered, but like the ribs just be like, I don't want to
Oh
go through
yeah,
that pain
that's
again.
tough.
Like, I could take a lot of pain. I got a lot of tattoos, but that one, I was just like, man, I don't know. Like, I was feeling it in my soul.
Yeah.
Like, the pain was hurting.
You've been doing club promoting for 10 years.
Yeah.
Throughout that 10 years, you said you got your first party popping in high school, right?
Yeah.
So what was going through that? Like, how did it start popping off? What did you do to make sure it actually popped up?
I feel like I was passionate about it, and I feel like me thinking about the failure was my motivation. Like, I'm like, all right, this have to be successful. I have to pull this off. You know, wasn't no other option. The social media that I had, like, it was like perfect timing for me, because that's when social media just came about. It was about 10 years ago. So I took advantage. I seen the vision ahead, and I went ahead and got big on social media and learned how to work social media before a lot of other people learned how to work social media. So I was kind of ahead and knew how to market myself, knew how to post these photos at this time, and knew how to get my reach to these followers. And back in the day, if you know, Twitter was a big thing. You could get trending. So I used to have a lot of topics trending by me just being on there, and my parties used to trend. So I just knew a way to get social media to interact with me and focus on this party and have everybody talking and tweeting about this party, you know what I'm saying, how big it is, and it get trending, and it just like, it was a machine itself, and it just took it. Like, it's like I set up these machines and they just work itself.
What was that transition like from high school parties and then when you turned to 21 to the club parties? What was that transition?
That was a big transition, because it was like it was like I was on the little leagues, and then I just made it to the big leagues. Talking about you'll see your uncle, you know what I'm saying? You'll see your aunt at the club now. The high school parties, you know, I mean, everybody want to get drunk and stuff, but you worried about getting danced on. You worried about, you know what I'm saying, getting girls' numbers and stuff like that. And then when you go to the big adult parties, it's like, okay, people here spending money, big money, you know what I'm saying? People got their jewelry on, their outfits on, you know what I'm saying? It's all a money thing too. Teenage parties, you know, that really got me known and stuff like that. I was making cool money, but I wasn't thinking about the money in high school. I'm thinking about the good times and meeting people and, you know what I'm saying, getting my name out there. Now, in the big leagues, it's like, okay, I think about the money, because there's a lot of money there involved and stuff like that. And it's a business now. You know, I'm not doing this for fun anymore.
So I personally just got my first deal doing club promotions at El Jefe.
Congrats.
So yeah, thank you, appreciate that.
Congrats.
What are like some 3 or 5 tips you could give like a beginner?
Definitely have a good vibe for this. Be ready to talk to a lot of people, be in people's DMs. Haters come with it too, because you're in the lifestyle with promoter, you know, girls in the club, VIP, all of that. I would say only do it if you're really gonna be passionate about it.
Gotcha.
Because like me, I came up, a lot of people watched me come up, and a lot of people tried to be promoters. Thought it would be easy because I make it look easy, you know what I'm saying? You get paid for it and you get to come to the club for free and stuff like that. But it's more to it, you know what I'm saying? I make it look easy, but it's more to it. You gotta pull these people to the club every week. Who wants to go to the club every week when you're thinking about it? it. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to buy a bottle for $200-300 when you think about it? You know, you really have to have a passion for it and love it and give people a good time, because they're coming to spend money. They won't come back if they don't have a good time. Just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you spend your money on some food, some bad food, you're not going back to that spot. I'm passionate about it. I like treating people good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know the ins and outs of how to get customers to come back. That's why I say you got to be passionate about it. You got to be nice to these people. You got to show these people a good time. If you're having a bad day, how you gonna be smiling in these people's faces and stuff like that? Like, I do that because this is my life. You know what I'm saying? I have bad days, but I know when I get to that club, when I get to customers, I treat them like family. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they love me in Ohio. When they having a bad day, they can come to my parties because I'm that good vibe around them.
Speaking on that mental aspect, when you are in a bad mood or you are having a bad day, what is like that one thing that just gets you out of that mindset?
It's be the amount of people that really wants to see me, actually really wants to party with me because they going through something. The amount of people that DM me or text me, you know what I'm saying, that want to come to the club or just want to be around me is enough motivation to me. There's been plenty of times where I didn't went to the club and there was 10 people in the club and I hosted like it was 1,000 people in the club, and I made somebody feel better, or somebody was happy to come out, or somebody told me like, man, thank you, like I had a great time, I needed that, I was going through something. That's the motivation that I use to go out no matter what and put a smile on my face. It's people that are really looking up to me and really counting on me.
You also do club promoting in Atlanta, or you did?
I did. I just moved back from Atlanta at the top of the year back to Ohio. It's just hard when you get treated like a different way back home in the Midwest from Atlanta, starting from the bottom, which is no problem because I always wanted to be the new kid on the block. Ohio is just so home, and just I got so much access, and I feel like I'm not done doing what I got a stamp to take to a whole nother city. But definitely gonna be in another city here in the next 2-3 years. I got the Midwest Ohio kind of soaked up, and it's kind of like a ceiling. There's nothing left for me to really do besides like own a club, own some stuff. I mean, I do want to own a club, I do want to own a restaurant. I'm a worldwide person. I'm not just one region or stuck in one city. Like, I feel like I'm somebody the whole world can latch on to.
So is your next move the West Coast, or how do you feel about the West Coast?
The West Coast, when I first started coming out to the West Coast, I really didn't like the West Coast because I thought it was kind of slow, you know, the time change, and it's like a different vibe. But when I started coming out here more, I started to get the feeling for it and see how, you know what I'm saying, how to kick it out here. But I definitely want to come out here. I'm actually thinking about Vegas. Of course, I'm going to always come to Arizona because it got a special place in my heart. And Cali, LA, you know what I'm saying, that's a good vibe too. So definitely want to come out here, maybe do parties like 2 or 3 times a month.
One of the most important parts about the clubs or going out anywhere is the outfit.
Yeah.
What is your go-to? Like, is it the Fazos? What's the go-to?
The Fazos is always the go-to because you can just get some nice washed jeans and a nice shirt and throw in the Fazos. That's always the go-to when I think like what I'm about to wear to this club. But when it's a big party, I gotta put that shit on for real. Like, I'm into the fashion. I love getting dressed for big occasions because I know it's a lot of cameras. You know, it's gonna be a lot of people. A weekly event or something like that. You know, I keep it simple. Like, see me out like during the week, I probably look bummy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. Like, I got on some sweatpants. I got on a shirt, and I'm wearing some regular shoes. You know what I'm saying? That I probably wear every day, and I have over 50 pair of shoes, 50 pair of jeans. Like, I have a lot of clothes, but I wake up, I'm throwing on them sweats.
What are your like top 5 sneakers in your collection right now?
I like black owned stuff. So like I have some black owned shoes. His name is Saya. He's from North Carolina. He's black owned. He's huge. So he's probably my favorite shoe right now. Of course, you got to keep some all white Forces. I like Jordan 1s. I got a couple pair of those that I rotate. The designer shoes is cool. I have a lot of pair of those, but I'm really not my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of think they kind of like a waste of money. But Pradas is cool. I got Pradas, red bottom. All of them is cool, but I don't even wear them a lot. I look at them every day like, these $1,000 pair of shoes is just a waste. I'll just buy white Forces. I'll buy 10 boxes of these. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Throw them on every day. I feel comfortable and good, rather than the other shoes. Get a couple wear out of them, and then it's like, it's a waste. So it just be stupid. Give me some all white Forces and call it a day.
Yeah. What is one of the craziest club stories you have?
I have a whole bunch because I did over 100 parties. But my craziest, I'm going to admit it right here. You heard it here first. A couple years ago, I had sex inside the club while the party was going on.
What?
It was crazy, and it was like it was always a dream of mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to have sex in a club. I didn't plan it or nothing. I was just in a section, and the girl had on a little pencil skirt. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she wanted to dance on me, and my pants started slipping down in the section. And you know that she put it in, and we was dancing in the club, and I think that was just so crazy and just so epic. Like, I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is lit, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was quick. Of course, you know, I probably wouldn't do it again unless I'm probably owned the club. I'll always remember that because I think that was pretty cool. And that was pretty, like, once that happened, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the king of clubs. I mean, there's so many other crazy stories, the good and the bad with the fights. I did mansion parties with helicopters that came and shut it down. I done made the news. This was probably like 2014 or 15. I threw a mansion party. 500 people showed up. The helicopter was out. Police came. It got put on the news. It was so big. So when it first happened, I'm sad. I'm like, damn, it might be over for me. My name is bad. The news reached out, wanted me to come in and do an interview. I turned them down quick. Like, nah, that's police stuff. They're trying to arrest me and stuff. But fast forward, that actually got my name bigger.
All publicity is good publicity.
And see, I didn't know that at the time. Like, I'm like, whoa, my name is everywhere. So like, I'm talking about my grandma calling me and her friends and stuff like that. Like, Ladies Love Launy, like, your party, 500 people. They made it sound so great. Next thing I know, everybody trying to book me to host their parties, and I'm going out in public. People like, that's Launy, that's that promoter dude. Like, and I'm like, wait, dang, that might have put me on. From that day on, that kind of put me on. That situation put me on and just stamped me as King of Ohio.
Since you've been doing this for 10 years, once your daughter came into your life, did anything change, or how did it change?
Yeah, well, before her, I was throwing parties. You know, I was messing with a lot of girls. I didn't really care. When she came, it's like, okay, now I have to save my money, put money to the side. I got to take care of her. I got to worry about me getting home safe now. Like, I mean, of course, you always worried about that, but now I really got to make sure I get home safe. I'm not in no bullshit. I got to stay on my P's and Q's, not getting no beef with nobody, let people have it. Become more of a nice guy and care about my life more. I'm living for somebody else too.
So you know, power is where hip-hop lives.
Yes, sir.
What are your top 3 artists?
My top 3 artists right now?
Right now.
I like No Cap. You like No Cap?
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah,
he crazy.
A lot of people ain't hip to him yet. That's what's up. So you hip. I'm listening to, of course, Drake. He's the GOAT, but he don't really count because that's everybody.
Yeah, that's everybody.
I like Honcho. Are you hip to Honcho?
Honcho.
He's Atlanta. He coming up. He's coming up.
I heard like maybe 1 or 2 songs.
Okay, yeah. Honcho, and of course, the GOAT of all GOATs is Rod Wave.
Ooh, Rod Wave. We went to the concert last night.
I sure did.
And this was your second time.
This is my second time.
First time in Ohio, right?
Yep.
So what's the difference between the Ohio energy and the Arizona energy?
So I would say with the Arizona energy was different because I ain't know what I was expecting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Walking into the concert, seeing all the palm trees, like that was actually cool as hell. And I never been to another arena in another state. Ohio was better.
Okay.
I don't know if it was because I was back home and comfortable and I was around all my people, or Arizona, he did the same exact show, so I knew what was coming next. I knew he was, you know what I'm saying, doing his little fallback. But Ohio was better too because the energy, and like I said, I took my family, I took my daughter.
Yeah, I did see
her first concert, and she loved Rod Wave. She was singing the song, so I think that was a good moment. I took my sister, my mom, and you know what I'm saying, so we was all just singing, and that was just the great energy. But it was nice here too, and it was super packed. You know what I'm saying? It was super packed, and he sold that thing out. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely fun. It felt like just one big church. Like, I love Rod Wave. Yeah. And I'm actually cool with the guys that's doing the tours. Okay. So I have I can get tickets to any show. They look out for me. I came out here to Arizona. I said, I'm gonna come out here to Arizona on the tour. You know, go see my buddies, get this tattoo.
Shit. You had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time, man. I love it. I love it here.
Well, what's the music scene like in Ohio?
It's growing. It's getting better than what it was. Like, all the current rappers now is trying their best. They doing a good job. Yeah, like they passionate about what they do. Well, we still just trying to find our sound, find somebody to really stamp us. Like, we got a couple artists rocking with a few bigger artists and stuff like that. So I hope they do great. I hope they can put on. I'm trying to help and do as much as I can. Somebody gonna break through and gonna put Ohio music scene really on, but we got a lot of artists that's on the up and coming, and I hope they continue to do their thing.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Yo, this been Taking It Easy with Alfreezy. My boy Lonnie over here, #1 club promoter in the Midwest.
That's right. Follow me on all social media at Ladies Love Launy. The biggest. You gonna see me soon, or you gonna party with me soon, guaranteed.
Yes, sir. Tap in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Till next time, we out.
Yeah.